Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. If you're brand new, you're welcome to True Crime by Irene. So guys, I came across this video circulating on social media whereby a young lady was being tied in a hotel and killed in Abuja, Nigeria. It is so sad because the criminal has not been apprehended. So I'm going to dive straight into this video, and in the end, I'm going to analyze and give my opinion. It is said that the young lady whose video is circulating online goes by the name Tessie on social media, but her real name is Alade Efiko Johnson. So Alade Efiko Johnson used to live in Makodi before she moved to Abuja in 2024. It wasn't said what she does in Abuja. Her job was not mentioned, but she used to work in Makodi before she moves to Abuja. So on the 16th of June 2025, Stacy and a young man went to a hotel in Warampang, Abuja, and a few hours later, this young man walked out of the hotel. So when he walked out, the receptionist and some other hotels staff discovered Stacy tied, both arms tied to the back, and she had clothes stuffed into her mouth, and she was found dead. So when they discovered her, she was not completely dead at the time they discovered her. But before they could, take her to the hospital, she was pronounced dead. Presumably, if they, administer CPR or they rush her to the hospital almost immediately, she would have survived. But for the fact that they did not want to disrupt the crime scene, they decided not to touch her until the police got there. Guys, it is so sad the way women die in hotels across the world. It is really so disheartening. So, after police investigation, they didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The guy didn't rob her. He didn't rape her. He didn't sleep with her. That is what makes this case so strange, because in most cases, we find out that this lady's private organs have been stolen for ritual purposes, or they were being raped, or, the guy could not meet up to the payment she asked for, and then one thing led to another. They got into a fight and the guy killed her. But in this case, she wasn't robbed, she wasn't raped, her organs were intact. What could have been the purpose of this murder? That is a big question. Could it be that the guy just has a fantasy of killing young ladies, or could it be that is his own kind of sexual fantasy? That's the big question, So the police are still trying to carry out their investigation. However, this criminal is still on the loose. So young ladies out there, not only in Abuja, in Nigeria as a whole, in Africa and all over the world, be watchful who you go with into the hotel. I know social media has made things they have made the situation worse, because ladies start chatting with a guy online. Before you know it, they are having an affair with him without even getting to know him in person. It is also said that that particular area, they have a lot of sex workers there, and presumably Tinsy doesn't even know this guy. Maybe the guy just picked her up on the street and took her to the hotel, and that is going to make the situation more difficult. It's going to make it more difficult for them to trace the murderer. However, I just want to advise young ladies, stay away from strangers. Do not stay in a closed room, in short, any closed doors with a stranger you are meeting for the very first time. Also, I want to talk about the hotel. They should try to be more, you know, more careful with the kind of guests they host in their hotels. And if possible, they should make sure that if a guest is leaving the hotel room, the security men should stop the guest until they confirm with the lady he took into the hotel to make sure she is still alive. Because if they should have heard this guy at the reception to check on Tracy, he wouldn't have absconded. So please, I think that most hotels should look for a policy whereby before you walk out of the hotel, it doesn't matter if it's a lady or a man, they should check on the other party before you can leave to make sure that they are alive. So if they do this, it's gonna be safer. And also, guys, make sure that your hotels have CCTV cameras in every areas apart from the rooms and the the restroom. The hallways should have CCTV cameras so that in case of anything, they can go there to retrieve the images. It is really so disheartening. I want to extend my condolences to Tracy's family. And guys, please leave your opinion in the comment section below. And do not forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. And also do not forget to subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye. See you on my next video. Ciao.